Well, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So this morning we're going to be doing some candy apples, some more candy apples. I have my apples, and we're going to be using a 4-1-1 recipe. 4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water. I normally use just a little bit more than 1 cup because I don't want my mixture to be thick. We have 1 cup of corn syrup, Karo corn syrup. I have my food gel, not food oil, food gel. You have to have the gel. I have my watermelon flavoring from Luran's. This is Chef Master. These 2 brands, my red food color, Chef Master, my white. And then I have a soft paste red from AmeriColor. We're going to kind of mix these 2 together, get them a little red, not too red. I did some beautiful red ones a while back. So without further ado, we're going to get started. And it does not matter which order you put this mixture in. You're going to mix it all up anyway. And I have my induction cooktop, which is really, really good. That way I don't have to heat up my kitchen, turn on the gas burners and heat that up, because you want the kitchen to be cold. It has to be at least 70 degrees or below. Of course, I got my kitchen today like on 6 to 8 degrees Fahrenheit. So you get all your corn syrup out of here. And I love these silicone measuring things because you can get everything out. I just love those. Then I'm putting my water in here. I'm gonna save a little bit right there. And also we have our thermometer, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute or 2. So we're going to stir, and you want to stir this mixture really, 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 really good, because you don't want no clumps in it for your candy. You want your mixture to be good and smooth, very, very smooth. So I stir that in. Some people just dump it all together and just do it, but I do it this way, because it is kind of hard to stir that sugar with this corn syrup and water. And like I said, it's no one way, no one or wrong right way to do this. You can do it whichever way you want to do it. I'm gonna put some sugar in here. Yeah, some sugar right there now. Stir a little sugar, but you want to stir it really good. And you do not want to get a lot of sugar up against your pot. And you can wipe that down using a little silicone brush. I like this spatula right here because it's got a little curve in it. See the little curve? Got a little curve, so you can kind of go around it. I'm just going to stir that in. Get all this mixed in. When it comes to your food coloring, you can put it in before or you can put it in after. If you're looking for a particular desired color, you might want to put it in before. Unless you like one of them pros, you know exactly how to do it when after you have just did your sugar mixture. Just do your sugar, your water, and your corn syrup mixture. Then you can put everything in. But I'm gonna put mine in before, because I don't do candy apples every day like that. So I like to kind of see what I'm gonna get. I've done enough where I can kind of pretty much judge, but I want to feel the thickness of my sugar mixture also. And see all that sugar mixture around there, I will get that off. Because you do not want that to be on your pot, because it'll crystallize. You don't want that to happen while it's doing it. Okay, this white gel, because this is some good stuff. I love this, Chef Master. You put this white in here to offset your food coloring so you can't see through your apples. You do not want it to be translucent. You don't want to be able to see through it. So 1 drop, 2, 3, 4. And that's plenty, because this Chef Master is pretty thick. And we're going to stir that till we get like a milky, milky white. Just stir this in, get a milky white. If you feel like you need a little bit more, you can put a little bit more. Because like I said, that's why I got my little extra water. Just stir it. Stir it. And on this induction cooktop, I normally cook mine around about 6 or 7 And that's a good setting for the induction cooktop. And believe me, this saves a lot of time, does not heat up your kitchen or anything. I mean, I really cook on this, cook, not just after, I really cook on it. Okay, I think I need a little bit more, just a little bit more. Because you want to be creamy white. All right, that's like 5 drops. All right, that's all I'm putting there for that one. Y'all know I'm OCD about everything. I'm always wiping something down. But I like to keep my stuff nice and clean. I'm about that cleaning process. Okay, yeah, this right here is white enough for me. So, I'm going to put a little bit of this right here in here. Maybe about that's 1 drop. Okay, then we're going to put this right here is, okay, come on out now. That's like 1.5, 2 drops. I'm sure that's plenty right there. But we're gonna see in a minute. We're gonna stir this really, really good. And you can use an immersion blender to help with, because I have an immersion blender, and sometimes I use that to stir my mixture. And my candy, my flavor, I'm gonna put that in at 280 degrees. Yeah, you can put it in last, you can put it in before, in the middle, or last. I'm just gonna keep on stirring this and stir this up. And it's looking pink now, but by the time it's boiled, it's gonna be red. And this again is the 4-1-1 recipe. 4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of Karo syrup, 1 cup of water, but like I said, I use a little bit more than 1 cup. If you feel your mixture is too thick, you can always add a little bit more water. And mine has been coming out pretty good. Okay, you want to stir it really good because you don't want any little bit of nothing. You want everything mixed in. See that little piece right there? It probably come from this because it's like a paste, but it works really, really good. Especially when I'm doing buttercream. Oh, and I'm splashing. Here I go this morning, early this morning, splashing already. Just stir really good, stir like this. Then I'm gonna get a little water. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. The crystallization. I'm making these drawers again. Okay, because I move my drawers around. I bake a lot down on that end, so all my baking stuff is now down on that end. Okay, you're gonna take a brush. See, this right here has already got crystals around this pot. And just take a brush and get all in there and get all of that out because it's already crystal. So before you cut it, let me show you what I'm talking about. Before you cut this on, make sure all your crystal is away from around this pot. Because you want the pot to be like smooth up in there. You don't want to feel any sugar. Because all the sugar should be melted. Right here. Just get all that mixed up. And then just come down here and do this right here. This is actually going to be your last part you do. I'm just showing you how it should be done. And I'll come back and make sure all of this is off my pot. And you'll keep this right here a cup of water because when you take this hot can out, you want to put that in there so it'll go ahead and get that cold, and then your candle won't stick on your thermometer. See, I got some more of this right here. Okay, move this to the side because sometimes I be clumsy, I be knocking stuff down. Okay, so, and these are the apples I'll be doing. I have my apples already wiped off, clean, and I'll wipe them again because you want to make sure you get any sap or any stuff that's left down and get that clean because it'll cause bubbles and you don't want bubbles, which sometimes I do have bubbles, but that's okay because I have cleaned these apples. So we'll see what they look like today. They've been coming out pretty good. Talk about this thermometer. Your thermometer, you want your candy mixture to become 300 degrees Fahrenheit at a hard crack stage. Do not take it off at 280. 300. Once it reaches 300, take it off immediately. Don't let it stay past 300 because your mixture will burn. Trust what I tell you, it will burn. So I'm gonna keep mixing this. Like I said, it looks pink, but it's going to be pretty red. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share my channel. Hit that notification bell if you want to see more videos. And it's probably going to take probably 30 minutes for this I can't talk. It's probably going to take 30 minutes or so for this right here to heat up and cook, and then I'll come back with you. So I'll be back in maybe 30 more minutes. Okay, let's get into it. The mixture has reached 300 degrees. Okay, put my thing in there. These bubbles. See what it looks like? I'm going to let some of these bubbles die down a little bit, and then we will begin to dip. And I probably have to make some more mixture because I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 12 apples, but I'm not sure if I can get all 12 out of this mixture. It depends on the size of your apple. So let's begin to dip. So it's gonna roll around like this, like so. Just roll it in there, bring it up. And I like to kind of, and I don't have a toothpick, but oh well. Yes, I do, to get the bubbles off. So I'm gonna bring it up like so, like that, and scrape it because I don't like thick bottoms on my apple. Some people do, and that's okay. I don't like coasters. Some do, some don't. So that's okay. Bring it up. Gotta dip fast, steady, but make sure you be safe because this stuff right here, I will assure you, it will burn. Once it get on your fingers or something, there's no way you can get it off. You be trying, but it don't work. Bring it up. I'm trying to look out for bubbles. You see one, you can pop it real quick, and the bubble will go away. Scrape it, like I said, and try not to let your apples hit each other. If they hit each other while this can is hot, whew, you can forget it. You might well just leave them right there together and let them be twins. Let them be little twins. Like I said, if you hit that bubble quickly, that came off. So these are looking good. And I did clean these apples. Trust me, I cleaned these apples really, really, really good. All right, let's bring it up. And make sure your apples do not hit the inside of this pot. They hit inside of this pot, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna stick. It's gonna stick to the inside of that pot. You're gonna have a hot mess. You won't be able to get your apple out hardly. This right here like so. That still is a pretty red. See, and I still got a bubble. Even though I cleaned them and cleaned them and cleaned them. Still a bubble. Any little bit of air that gets in there. Any little bit of air. Trying to get that out. I don't know what's going on with that right there, but you know what? I gotta keep on dipping. I'll worry about that later. You wanna dip. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm able to get another. I have like 4 more. I probably have to do another recipe, but that's okay. Because I want to do 2 colors anyway. So we're going to do another color. Dip that one. See if I can get one more. Almost like you got it like almost poured. You think it's going to come out of the pot. But it's not like that, like so, like that. Try to get a little bit more like this. I don't want to hit it up against that pot. I'm looking for a bubble, just in case if a bubble, I can pop it. And I love the silicone mats. And like I said, I got my house at 6, 8 degrees, and you do not want to bag these apples too quick. Let them cool off about 15, 20 minutes. Then you can bag them. And yes, you can put them in the refrigerator. A lot of YouTube like, no, you can't. Yes, you can. I do it all the time. And I follow this Sweet Connection. She is really, really good. And she travels all over the world teaching. So I go by what she does because she travels. And I know she knows what she's talking about. She has been awarded a lot of things. Her Sweet Connection is her channel. I'm trying to get this last can of apple, y'all. See, I'm trying to get it out. Trying to get out for me, make sure get thick. And you can also, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this induction back on. And I'm going to let this mixture get a little bit thinner. Again, just put it on like 2, not 7, 5 or 7. I'm on. Because you can warm it back up. See, and I got a little mess over there going on there. Well, it's going to come off. Elephant skin, what they call it, elephant skin. It's a name for everything these days. Okay, because that's a big size apple right there. Okay, so do not forget to subscribe, like, share on my channel. That's a little bit, that's okay. I'll put that right there. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put this back on here. I'm going to cut this induction on and let it get a little bit. I might be able to get them 3 apples. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Hit that notification bell. Because I'll be doing other things. I don't only do apples. I am a baker. That's what I pretty much do. I love to do desserts, baking, and I can cook. I can pretty much do just about anything. And I do like a challenge. I love a challenge. See how nice and flat that apple is. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.